I'm Devlin.
And I'm Adrian.
And this is the DNA Project. What's going on, chick? How you feeling on this 4th episode?
I'm feeling great. I can't believe we made it to episode 4.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. So what you been up to?
Nothing. Same thing I was up to last week. Trying to ride out Rona.
We're on our second or third wave?
At least second.
Yes.
Possibly third. I'm not sure.
But how many waves they say it's going to be?
I don't know. This whole thing is just overwhelming. I'm just done, confused, depressed. I'm just over it.
Overwhelmed. And it's funny because you have a regimen on how you stay healthy during right. You take vitamins like Melania.
Did
I say her name? Melania?
Melania. Oh, you said
Melania, yeah. Melania stayed home and she nursed herself with vitamins, so she says.
Right.
And you do the same thing. And yours is precautionary measure. So you take zinc.
I just get on Google and look up, see what everybody else is doing. But yeah, I take vitamin D.
Mm-hmm.
I take zinc, vitamin C, NAC, and quercetin.
Okay. Now tell us about this special medication that you take.
You're funny. Okay. Well, she laughs at me because I take this medicine called ivermectin.
Ivermectin.
And, in other countries, they use it with supposedly a 98% success rate.
But the
The final
tee is that it's not for humans, the one she takes.
Well, it's a human drug, but you need a prescription. And if you don't or can't get a prescription for it, then you gotta take the animal version.
So you see a veterinarian?
No. I just go on Amazon or petsmeds.com and I order ivermectin.
Show the box.
Okay, it's for horses. She's trying to be funny. It's horse paste. It's a dewormer. That's what animals take it for. But it also has very strong antiviral properties. But yeah, I take it. It's ivermectin. But listen, I'm not telling you to take it, and I'm not telling you to take it. She was just laughing because she saw me take it.
Yes, and
so,
I would tell you to take it now, but you already
I'll
took
take it now.
But you gonna take it again?
I wasn't gonna take it. I was gonna show what it is.
Oh, okay.
And then I was gonna pretend like I was taking it. But yeah, I just took some earlier on another take.
Yeah.
But so it comes in a little tube, and I just squeeze it.
That's a little much.
No, that's more. I take a little pea size, like that much. And I just put it on my finger.
And it's been effective in other countries.
Well, like I said, I'm not endorsing it. She was just laughing at me for taking it.
I'm just laughing because it's a big horse on the front of the box.
Yeah.
That says for horses only.
Yeah, but that part's a lie. But animals take and humans take the same antibiotics and medicines all the time. You just need a prescription for the human. But it's the same medicine. It's the same medicine.
So, chick, let's talk about this debate. How you feel about it?
I thought it was way better than the first one.
It was way better than the first one. It was Trump act like he had a little bit of sense.
He did.
This moderator was giving him little passes when he, what I'm saying? She was a little lax with him.
Maybe because he did compliment her. He said, "I like the way you're running the debate."
Well, he loves women. Trump loves women. That's why Paula White is spiritual. He
He
loves beautiful women. I mean,
she's a cute girl.
Yeah, he loves beautiful women. His spiritual advisor is Paula White. His wife is Melania.
Right.
Like, he's always been enamored with women. So he gave her a little bit more respect than he gave the man because he just was a woman.
But I don't think Donald Trump always respects women.
No, I don't think he respects
Not by far.
He don't respect him because he grabbed him by the crotch. I'm saying that he's more favored to women.
You see, because she was an attractive woman, you think that he was nicer to her?
Yes.
He was really nice to her.
He was nicer than he is anybody else.
Yeah, maybe, possibly.
Yeah, but I like that. I like the fact that Joe was Joe.
Yeah.
He took the high road. He did his the.
He wasn't so sleepy. He wasn't sleepy Joe.
He wasn't sleepy Joe at all. He stuttered a few times.
Well,
very
he
little.
has a stuttering condition,
but that's fine though.
Right.
But he got his points across. Trump got his points across. I thought it was a very good debate.
It was. So what do you think if you had to pick a winner, just of the debate, who do you think won in the debate?
I know you don't want to hear this. It's probably going to break your heart.
No, it's not.
But I think that Trump won the debate.
I knew you were going to say that. My sister is a secret
I'm not!
Trumpster.
I'm not!
Trumper.
I'm not! I'm totally riding
That's why we
with
won't
Biden.
let her get a mail-in ballot because we don't trust her.
Riding with
We don't
Biden.
trust her.
And it's funny because when you you're a Christian, people don't expect you to be riding with Biden.
Mm-hmm.
But because Trump, for some reason, has convinced the world that he's an evangelical. You know, but I'm riding with Biden not because I feel like I agree with all of his platform issues, but I think that I just want to get Trump out of office because I do in my heart believe that Trump is a racist.
Okay. I agree with your heart. I believe he definitely is a racist.
But I do believe Trump won that debate.
He definitely did not. Not even a little bit. But why do you think he won?
Because he was behaving himself and he's more charismatic. Not charismatic, I would never use that word with Trump. But he's more entertaining to watch. He's just, like, could you watch Trump? Okay, you can watch Joe debate Trump because Trump is so animated. But could you watch Joe debate anybody else? It's just going to be sleepy. Trump gives you that entertainment factor. You need anything on TV is entertainment. I don't care how much. Yeah, even if it's political, it has to have the element of entertainment to even be on television. Or they would just have a debate and let the town hall people, whatever. Some entertainment is required.
I don't
and
think
Trump
people watch
the
debate for entertainment.
Yes, they did.
No.
Yeah.
Because he's always going to win that because he's a clown.
And that's why he won the debate.
He's a clown.
But he wasn't really, I feel like I feel like I'm debating. Oh my God. I am not defending Trump, but my thing is, it was more entertaining to watch.
I don't, maybe,
I do believe
I can't give you your opinion.
No, I do believe Biden is more sincere. I believe Biden is a better
So you think
candidate.
Entertainment trumps sincerity?
No, I'm totally voting for Biden.
So you consider who did better, who made you laugh more?
Yeah.
Okay, but that's ridiculous.
There's not.
It is. I mean, that's what
I watch it because I want to see them argue. I don't want to see no Mr. Nicey. I want to see them passionate about the American government.
But this is the future of America.
America's future's already burnt to hell. We know that already.
I don't know that. I know if you vote for Trump on the low, that it's gonna be burnt to hell.
I'm not voting for Trump. I'm not.
She's not. We're keeping her.
They won't
home.
let me get a ballot because they think I'm a secret Trump supporter, but I'm not.
That's a true story.
I'm not.
I'm
just so entertained by his theatrics. I think it's scary because he is the president.
But if we vote him out, he can go back to reality TV. Then you can laugh at him all you want.
And that's what I want to do. I want to laugh at him not in his current office. Like, I don't think he should be the president and be so entertaining to me. So of course I'm going to vote for Joe Biden. But I do believe that Trump is so entertaining.
We're not trusting her. And you know what? Apparently, there's a large % of black males who are supporting Trump. Why do you think that is?
I just think because they tune for a coon. Ready, set, ready, go. Tune for a coon, tune for a coon. And they deserve it. Like, okay, I don't know. I really, honestly, I don't know what's going on with Ice Cube.
Yeah, Ice Cube is such a big disappointment. I mean, not that he cares about what I think, but I don't care about what he thinks. How about that? Nobody's gonna vote for Trump because Ice Cube rich butt wanna protect his coins.
What about 50 Cent?
50 Cent been a clown. Like 50 Cent, anybody who don't claim their own child, well, he claims them, but he
said
if he died, he wouldn't have a bad day. So after that, I have like zero respect for, you know what, between 50 Cent, Candace Owens, Kanye West, and now Ice Cube, and that one kind of hurts me. I think these are all descendants of the slaves that Harriet Tubman had to shoot.
Oh!
I do.
Oh!
I think this is the coon bloodline. I think they are more loyal to Massa than to their own community. And I think that they have lost touch.
But here's my question. If Harriet Tubman had to shoot them, how can their bloodline come about?
Because, like Trump, they had been pulled away from their babies. And they were, I think, you know, the slaves that sold other slaves or that told on the runaways,
right.
They still have kids.
Wow.
And I think, like, 6 generations down, we got little Kanye coon, little Ice Cube coon.
Don't forget Candace. I can't stand that woman.
I think she takes it as a compliment.
Didn't she pay black people to attend Trump?
She paid black people to go to a Trump rally and hold up cops for Trump.
Wow.
I just don't understand.
I don't know either.
But then, you know, I have to realize, because I want all black people to kind of always agree, and we're not the same. We're not this, homogeneous.
Yeah.
Pronounce the word.
I don't know.
We're not all one.
First time I'm hearing it. Homogenized.
Something like that.
Like
I was trying to sound smart, like
milk.
Ice Cube on that video.
Like
but
milk.
we're not like, we don't all think with one brain,
No.
like group think. And now sometimes I get mad. I'm like, just because they're black, they don't have to agree with me.
Right.
But I just think on basic black issues, it's just weird to me how someone can side with Trump when the Klan is siding. If the Klan wants you to win, how am I going to agree with that?
Yeah, that's true.
And I know 50 was saying because of the tax laws or
That affects him.
Right, that affects him. But what about his fans?
What about his fans? It's all about. It's like a me mentality.
I don't know. But I'm over. But yeah, 50 is just a poor character anyway. So I expect nothing less or nothing more.
You know who my favorite person? You know I love Dr. Umar, and he says you can trust a Negro because a Negro don't know no better.
Right.
You never ever trust a coon because they do things that they know just for a gain.
Right. They will sell out their own. For what they say, just because you're skin folk don't mean they your kinfolk.
So, but just to let you know, Adrian, y'all can quit holding my ballot hostage. I'm not
getting the ballot. You're not getting the ballot. So, but
yes. So what's new, chick? What's going on in the world today? What's going on in the world?
I was taking a little break from the news.
Yeah, you were taking a break, but we had to watch it the lead up to the debate because I kind of wanted to hear what. It's funny that you turn to Fox and then you turn to CNN and then you turn to Fox watching the same show,
polar opposite.
and they be talking about the polar opposite. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But you know, this is racism just sucks. And I'm gonna say this. I feel like African Americans, and I'm not gonna say brown and black because I'm not racist against anybody. But right now I'm talking about black people because a lot of times we get lost in our own identity.
Right.
When other races, they're all about them.
Right.
So I'm just gonna say, as a people, as a black people, descendants of slaves, we're very resilient. The things that we have accomplished over this short period of time, and still have that influential value. People hate black people, but they love black culture. And I'm just happy. But I was thinking, that made me think about things that has happened that's been so racist. And then you think about it, you're like, dang, that was racist.
Do you have an example?
Like, remember when we was in elementary school and they made us learn that song? That was so racist. And you think about it, you be like, finest land in the whole country, finest land in the finest land in the whole country, and we are free.
I do remember that song.
Touch the sky. We goes high to touch the sky. Would I kid you?
Tell a lie.
And we had to sing this. And it was a slave wrote it. And we had to sing this to music class.
That's what remind me of like Kanye. I could see him singing that song. He probably in the front of class. Teacher, I sing it.
I do the solo.
Yeah.
But I just remember, and I remember this one time I was working for this hotline.
And what line would this be?
Many moons ago, girl. And so they gonna tell me, we hired you because you were black. You see that white woman over there? She sounds more black than you. That was like when people call in, they want to talk to a black girl, they want to hear ghetto. I'm sorry, that's just the way things are.
How were you talking? Give me an example. How were you talking?
I don't know. I'm just talking like myself, and they were trying to tell me that I wasn't black enough.
Like,
but now that I'm older, I can realize that was really racist. I should have sued them. That was racist.
Well, you know, I think we kind of get accustomed to racism, and we kind of get desensitized to it.
Mm-hmm.
But my question was, why do you think so many black men are supporting Trump?
Because black men don't like black women.
Do you think because Kamala's on the ticket that turned off some black men?
I think so.
I
think so. And it sucks, and it all goes back to the Willie Lynch situation.
Right,
you know, we're not cohesive. It broke some
the broken, polarized.
The
race.
black family is what do you call the pinnacle? Not the pinnacle. What do you call? It's the center of the black experience. And when you break down a black family, you pit the black male against the black woman. You don't have that anymore.
But why is it just one-sided? Why is it that the black man seems, and I'm speaking in general, I know not every black man has issues with black women, but I do hear a lot of debates where black men are voicing all these opinions about why they don't date black women. Why is it always one way? Why is it more so that black men don't find black women appealing, but it's rarely the other way around.
Well, I think it's honestly, I don't think it's rarely the other way around. It's just, I don't know, I think that there's a lot of stereotypes for both. A lot of black men think that black women, this is the stereotypes that's portrayed by the media.
Right.
That a lot of black men don't like black women because they think they're ratchet, but a lot of black women don't like black men because they think they don't pay child support. So it's like, it's a lot of...
I have to disagree. Show me how many posts you can find where you see black women openly talking about...
Well, those are just the people that you follow on your timeline, honey. There's a lot of black women that don't like black men. The Kamala Harris is one of them. Okay, maybe you don't. I wanted to say something after that.
That's why this bitch came over.
But no, I just think it's stereotypes all across the board. I just think African Americans play into them more than other races. Like,
what do you think the biggest misconception as far as the stereotype about black women?
I think the biggest stereotype is the angry black woman. I'm going to tell you why.
Right.
Because people do things to provoke you, and then when you act accordingly, then you get categorized. We have to go around as black women and represent the entire race, when individual people from other races just represent themselves. Like, I'm an angry black woman because you done said something out your face, now I gotta correct you. When I just be angry deviling for the day, now I gotta be an angry black woman, hence all black women are angry. But a lot of people do stuff to hide their hands. Yeah. Like Snoop Dogg said, and I would like Snoop for this, saying that Kanye didn't have no strong black woman behind him, that's why he was around here acting stupid.
Well, 50 Cent, according to his own what's that movie, Live Fast and Die? Not Live Fast and Die, oh, excuse me, Dorian. What's
Get Rich or Die Trying?
Get Rich or Die Trying. You know, his portrayal of his mother seems like he has really bad mommy issues.
But didn't his mama get murdered when he was young?
Well, I think she was like a dope dealer, and she was like hustling in the streets, and I think maybe the way he grew up kind of shaped his opinion for black women and his family. That's why he can detach himself from his son. Maybe he didn't have the best relationship with his parents.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
Because think about some of the things that we've been taught by different people when we were younger. We would still have that mindset.
Right. What about the interview he had with Lil Wayne, where he said that he don't like black women, or he prefer other races because they look more exotic?
Well, sometimes that can be a trophy wife status symbol too. You get to a certain level, you gotta have those black men that don't like themselves because they don't want to see a reflection of themselves in a woman's eyes, so they know they gonna get these snow bunnies to make them think that they white, and they want to be white, and they want the accolades to think that they're supposed to be white. But in the end, they need to be happy being black, because being black is being resilient, full of melanin, honey, and black girl magic is on and popping.
That's what's up.
That's right.
So, but that's not just.
Can I vote yet?
No.
Good.
I lost my train of thought. I'm like Biden and the big.
But no, I just feel like a lot of races have a lot of stereotypes. I just feel like everybody hates black people. It's not even just in America. Like I was listening to Dr. Umar, and he was saying how he traveled to the UK and London and stuff. They treat black people. Remember when Corona first came out, the Asians, not the Asians, but the Chinese people was throwing black people out of their apartments, no blacks allowed in the store. It was just like Jim Crow all over again in Asia. Like everywhere you go, there's no continent on the face of the planet where black people are not mistreated.
That's true. Like I said, people want to emulate us and imitate us, but
and then people talk down on you, but then when it's time for civil rights, they want to climb on your back. Like no race of people has been able to come over here and accomplish what they've accomplished without the efforts of African Americans.
Right. Well, we do have. I don't want to discount our allies because what I have noticed that maybe not every white person is racist. Because when I look at the Black Lives Matter protest, there were a lot of different races. I'm saying this is what I learned.
Yeah.
I learned that we really do have some allies.
Malcolm X learned that. That's why I heard. I don't know. But what I've been taught was, because sometimes you realize what you've been taught could be like divide and conquer.
Right.
I was taught that he went to Mecca and then he was fellowshipping with other Muslims of different races, and then he came back and he was like, well, maybe not all black, and then he got kicked out of the nation.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I have learned that sometimes instead of just, you got to look at the cause. Like there may be some white people that are more for the black cause than some other black people. Like, there's some white people that are riding hard for the black community more than a 50 Cent, more than a Kanye West, more than an Ice Cube, apparently. And that's kind of like a bitter pill to swallow, because like I said, I just expect everyone to want to look out for the community, but
everybody's not for black rights.
Not even some black people. Candace Owens. So
and look at Bernie Sanders. He wasn't even for reparations.
Right.
But what was I gonna say? No, I'm trying to say is I love everybody. You know, I done dated racists from pun racists. But what I'm saying is a lot of times a lot of racists get cocky and want to disrespect African Americans.
Thank you.
And like a prime example, I was having a conversation with a gentleman from Nigeria, and I was he was talking real bad about African Americans. I had to tell him, listen, sisters are number one going to college and getting their degrees right now. You know, he was trying to tell me it's because of the foreigners that come over here. That statistically is the way it is. That all these people that are getting these degrees, these women are like African from the.
That irks me because black women get such a bad. First of all, we all have attitudes supposedly, but if somebody like a Judge Judy have an attitude, she's tough, she's confident, or she's a boss. Black woman can have. Do you think a black judge could act the way that Judge Judy act and have a show for 15, 20 years? No. It's like we always have to be cautious of our attitude because we don't want to be considered angry or mean.
And look, they tried it. Because remember the first lady in divorce court? She was a little sassy mama. They got rid of her and got Judge told her.
Exactly, because you can't.
More docile.
You have to be very polite and very non-threatening if you're a black woman, or automatically, she angry. That's what Michelle Obama got that. That's what they try to throw at Kamala. She's angry. She got an attitude.
They said she was making faces.
She can't even make a face. Right. But Trump makes faces for no reason. He just sits because he's crazy and make faces.
He does make faces.
And Melania just can't make a face.
Melania just so Botoxed up.
But yeah, so we get a hard
Botox. She be Botox.
So yeah. And I have to tell people I love Michelle and Barack, but there are way more Michelles in the world than Baracks. If you go to a college campus, you see way more black women than black men, and this is not that be divisive, but we get a bad rap.
But let me ask you this, Adrian. This is just off the beaten path a little bit. Okay. Since there's a lot more Michelles than there is Baracks, how do you feel about polygamy?
With a man getting more than one wife, or vice versa?
I was reading this book by what's her name, Shareed? You know this chick. She used to be out in the 80s doing lectures. She's part of the Nation. Sherazade. And she has this book called The Black Man's Guide to Loving a Black Woman. You remember them books that came out there? And one of the reasons she was saying that, the black man can have more than one woman. And in Atlanta, they say it's a lot of chicks and no men. So how do you feel about polygamy?
I think that 99.9% of the time, if you're in a relationship, it's a polygamous relationship anyway. You just don't know it. But, I'm kind of like each their own. I personally wouldn't feel comfortable in that type of relationship, but I don't see a problem with it. If everybody cool with it, I'll never put my opinions on anybody. I personally don't want to do it, but I have no problem with anybody else doing it.
And my thing is, my problems with monogamy is when there's the lies.
With monogamy?
No, when you're in a monogamous relationship, allegedly, or something that's perceived to be monogamous, and the person is not really faithful, he's telling lies and stuff. But if you have a polygamous relationship, there's no lies. Everybody's just there. Like, hey.
That sounds to me like, would that be something?
That would be something.
If you were not married, I know you're married.
I'm uno, honey. I'm not finna be the bottom chick. I'm finna be the
What if you weren't the bottom? Isn't like the first wife the most?
Listen. No, baby. Ain't no polygamy going on here. I snatch my husband up in a heartbeat. You better get it together, boo. Get it together. Okay. No. That's for other people, not for me.
Not for you.
But then people say they had it in the Bible. Solomon had 700 wives. King David had a few wives.
Yeah, that's true. So what you guys say about that?
I say that some things are for them and some things are for me. Because you got some people in the Bible that only have one wife. That's what I'm rocking with.
That's what you're rocking with. Okay. Cool. So I don't know. I heard this guy say that now times have kind of reversed, that women cheat more than men. Do you think women cheat more than men now?
I feel like when women, I feel like men and women are made differently.
Right.
I feel like when a woman may have a one-night stand with somebody else, some passionate moment or whatever, but if a woman is ongoingly having sex with another man, it's going to be some feelings involved after a while. I think a man could just be having sex and it's all just about
with
sex,
no attachment.
with no attachment.
And you know, some women try to be hard. Like, yeah, women attach emotion to
Right.
sex. Wait, I don't care what they say.
Right.
Wait,
That's
unless you're like a prostitute who's just
and if
desensitized.
prostitutes be falling in love with their John.
I don't think so.
These other strippers be getting
there.
them prostitutes that have that same John that come over and break them off.
They be falling in love with that money.
Fall in love with the money and the provider of the money.
I guess. I don't know. I think other than prostitutes and strippers, but the average woman, they attach emotion to sex for the most part.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't be a woman and not do that.
And men, for whatever reason, it can be strictly
sex.
Right.
That's what I believe.
That's why I think men tend to cheat more, because there's no. Because if a woman go around cheating as much, man, you'll be heartbroken all the time.
But I think when a woman do, baby, it's come from something real down. Like it has to be something like when a woman step out. She ain't just gonna go meet a man at the club. She gonna do something like book a vacation to the Poconos. She gonna book a vacation to Mexico. She gonna go just do something that's exotic, honey. She don't know Honolulu and meet up with one of the pool boys that had the ripped body.
I don't think all women have to do all that. I think they need
the chest muscles and stuff like that. You know, that men just cheat with the neighbor.
Men cheat with anybody.
Men cheat with the neighbor. A woman finna make it to something that she can remember and play in her mind over and over again. Every time he make her mad. Oh, but again. So that's just what my thoughts are. But Aiden, I got something for you.
What's that?
Another monologue.
Okay.
So this one you might be able to guess. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I had to do a little editing to it because it has a few.
Okay. What, curse words or something?
Yeah.
Also, okay.
Get over here. Let me talk to you. You're nothing but an alcoholic. Just like my damn mama. Gotta ease up on it, Aisha. You gotta ease up on it.
Poetic justice.
Hey!
What was her name?
Justin.
Oh.
Justin and
Aisha, okay. I ain't seen that movie in a minute. Girl,
yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, so that was my monologue. I love that movie. I think Janet Jackson did a really good job in that movie. But
did you really
talk about something?
I didn't think she did that great.
Why? Well, it was her first after acting like Penny and stuff. It was her first little movie.
I love Penny on Good Times.
Yeah. I like Janet though.
Yeah.
But now Janet made Tupac get an AIDS test before kissing her. Tupac get an AIDS test before kissing her in that movie.
Yeah.
You know, Q-Tip didn't have to get one.
No.
But so do you think that had anything to do with that picture that's surfacing with Magic Johnson kissing her in the mouth when she was only 16?
I mean, I do, because that was a few years before, you know, he came out as HIV positive. So I guess she was being extra cautious. I don't blame her. I know Tupac had a problem with it.
Yeah, but he did it. He had to do it to do the same.
Yeah, so, but what do you think about the fact that he was dating her at 16? You know, there's a lot of instances where these celebrities are dating these young girls.
I just feel like the entertainment industry exploits young girls. Like when I think about back in the day when Beyonce was like 15 dating Jay-Z, and then Foxy Brown was 16 dating Jay-Z. Or maybe that's just a Jay-Z thing.
Oh, yeah, that was Aaliyah dating Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, so, you know.
Right.
But I just think that the entertainment industry exploits young girls, especially African Americans.
Right.
They have to be over hyper sex to be in the industry. Yeah, and I'm not a fan.
Okay. But so I don't know. I think that's about it for this week. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's about it, folks. Make sure you like, subscribe, and
hit the
share.
subscribe button. Leave a comment or two.
Yes.
All right. Well. Bye.
Boom.